If you want to learn German alphabets, keep watching. The German alphabets are also called Buchstaben. So what's different than English alphabets? So German alphabets are more than 26 alphabets, and these extra alphabets are A umlaut, O umlaut, U umlaut, and Asset. These double dots are called umlaut and Asset is called Asset. If you don't have German keyboard, A double dot or A umlaut is written as AE, O umlaut is written as OE, U umlaut is written as UE, and Asset is written as double S. The letter Asset will never appear at the beginning of a word. And for pronunciation, A umlaut is called A, we bet. O umlaut is called and U umlaut is called U. And pronunciation thing as it is quite easy. Then pronunciation of some alphabets are completely different. For example, W of German sounds like V in English, V in German sounds like F in English, and most of the time S in German sound like Z in English. So here is my series, Mitsingen und Deutsch lernen. That means sing along and learn. Welcome to our Buchstaben Lied. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, U, H, Ö, und das Ö zum Lernen, es ist nicht so früh. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, U, H, Ö, und S. Nun ist das Alphabet komplett. Keep listening to this song and repeat with me. But before ending this video, I would like to acknowledge Easy Online German. I'm putting the link of the channel in this description below. And I would like to sincerely thank you for completing this chapter with me. I appreciate the effort that you are putting into learning German, and maybe you are exhausted after your hard day at your work, at study, or something like that. But I believe we can do it. Keep watching. All the best. What you are going to learn today is very important because you will use it many times a day. So today we are going to learn praktische Redewendungen or useful phrases. Okay, let's start now. So yes in German is ja, ja. No in German is nein, nein. Maybe in German is vielleicht, vielleicht. Nochmal, vielleicht. Please in German is bitte, bitte. Thank you in German is danke, danke. So there are 3 variations of thank you. So danke schön is beautiful, thank you. Danke sehr is thank you very much. And vielen Dank is also thank you very much. So you're welcome is bitte. Or there are 2 variations of bitte. Bitte sehr, bitte schön. Then excuse me is Entschuldigung and sorry is tut mir leid. So here is a thing that I want to mention is when you make small mistakes. For example, if you want to disturb anybody for a moment, then you will say Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. Or when you commit a mistake and you're very you feel very sorry for this, then you say tut mir leid. Tut mir leid. Another thing I want to mention here is Entschuldigung is the combination of three words. Ent means anti, Schuld means guilty, and Digung means so it's something to make a noun. So this is the process of removing guilty. And tut mir leid is tut mir leid. Then okay is very simple. Okay. That's fine is in Ordnung. That's correct is das ist richtig. Das ist richtig. That's wrong is das ist falsch. Das ist falsch. That's important is das ist wichtig. Das ist wichtig. Das ist wichtig. So thank you for completing this chapter with me. Best of luck. Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn German greetings. Greeting is hello. It's very simple. Hallo. Hallo. Second greeting is goodbye. In German it is called Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. And it's also called choose. Choose. So, but choose is used for the person who are close to you, your relatives, your friends, kids, or like that. Then, when you want to say good morning, you say Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. When you want to say good afternoon, you say Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Good evening is called Guten Abend. Guten Abend. So Guten is good and Abend means evening. Good night is Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. So here Nacht means night. If you want to ask how are you, you say Wie geht's Ihnen? Wie geht's Ihnen? Wie geht's dir? In German, there is a formal word for you. It's called Sie, and informal one is called du. So this is why Wie geht's Ihnen is used for formal person. So for example, if you are talking to your professor or any stranger whom you want to show some respect, then it's Wie geht's Ihnen. And when you meet somebody who is younger than you, then you ask them Wie geht's dir? Or even if they are not younger, if you meet your friend who is of same age, or to your husband or wife, you say du. So that's why to them you can ask Wie geht's dir? Wie geht's dir? Now comes how will you reply this? So I am fine is mir geht's gut. Mir geht's gut. So here geht is gehen s. It's a combination of gehen and s. So mir geht es gut. So in short, like in English you write in place of do not, you write don't. In the same way, geht's is the combination of geht and s. What's your name? Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? So it's for informal, and formally you ask Wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? And so how will you reply this question? So translation of my name is Indian Soul is Ich heiße Indian Soul. Ich heiße Indian Soul. So the verb heißen means to be called. To be called. Then if you want to say see you later, you say bis später. Bis später. And später means later. And in the same way, spät means late. Bis bald is another variation of this. So bis bald, that means see you soon. Thank you for completing this chapter with me. And yes, you can do it. Viel Spaß beim Deutsch lernen. Hello. So today you are going to learn der Monat oder the months. As always, please read this disclaimer. Okay, let's continue. Months are the plural of month is Monaten. So die Monaten. So January is called Januar, February is called Februar, March is called März, April is called April, May is called Mai, June is called Juni, July is called Juli, August is called August, September is called September, October is called October, November is called November, and December is called December. So we will repeat again. Januar, Februar, März, April, Mai, Juni, Juli, August, September, Oktober, November, Dezember. Nochmal. Januar, Februar, März, April, Mai, Juni, Juli, August, September, October, November, December. So it sounds like a song, na? Yes, it is a song. So today we are going to sing it together. This song is called Yaar is Uhr, and this is from legendary singer from German kids music world. His name is Rolf Zukowski. And what I am going to sing is nothing in comparison to him. So please check out the link of original song in the description and visit there. Januar, Februar, März, April, Jahresuhr steht niemals still. Januar, Februar, März, April, Jahresuhr steht niemals still. Mai, Juni, Juli, August weckten uns alle die Lebenslust. Mai, Juni, Juli, August weckten uns allen die Lebenslust. September, Oktober, November, Dezember und dann fängt das ganz schon wieder von vorne an. September, Oktober, November, Dezember und dann fängt das Ganze schon wieder von vorne an. And nochmal mitsingen. So let's sing it again, and I will also sing the English translation. It really sounds funny or interesting, so you will find out. Januar, Februar, März, April. Die Jahresuhr steht niemals still. Januar, Februar, März, April. Jahresuhr steht niemals still. January, February, March, April. Yearly clock never stands still. January, February, March, April. Yearly clock never stands still. Mai, Juni, Juli, August. Weg to nun sollen die Lebenslust. Mai, Juni, Juli, August. Weg to nun sollen die Lebenslust. May, June, July, August. Awaken the joy of life within us. May, June, July, August. Awakens the joy of life within us. September, Oktober, November, Dezember und dann fängt das Ganze schon wieder von vorne an. September, Oktober, November, Dezember und dann fängt das Ganze schon wieder von vorne an. September, October, November, December, and then start whole thing again from the beginning. So thank you for finishing this chapter with me, and yes, we can do it. If you want to learn about German seasons, keep watching. As always, before we start, there is a disclaimer for you people. Please read it carefully. So now let's start. So the season is called Jahreszeit, and it's funny that the season as a word, Jahreszeit, is feminine, and this is why it's die Jahreszeit and die Jahreszeiten. But the words that depict each season is masculine. So it's der Frühling, der Sommer, der Herbst, and der Winter. So each season lasts for 3 months only, exactly 3 months. So Frühling, for example, starts on 1st of March and on 3rd of May. Summer starts on 1st of June and lasts till 31st of August. Herbst starts on 1st of September and till 30th of November. And winter starts on 1st of December and lasts till 28th of February. Now there is a song, Mitsingen und Deutsch lernen. So the song's name is Es war eine Mutter, die hatte 4 Kinder. And this is a folk song. Es war eine Mutter, die hatte 4 Kinder, den Frühling, den Sommer, den Herbst und den Winter. So that means there was a mother who had 4 children, spring, summer, autumn and winter. And the thing that I told you that Jahreszeit is a feminine word. So here Jahreszeit is the mother, and or mother nature is depicted. And all the Jahreszeiten, Frühling, Summer, Herbst and Winter, it's their son. Der Frühling bringt Blumen, der Sommer den Klee, der Herbst der bringt Trauben, der Winter den Schnee. So whenever these kids visit their mother, they used to bring some gifts. For example, spring brings flowers, summer brings clover, autumn brings grapes, and winter brings snow. Und wie sie sich schwingen im Jahresrein, so tanzen und singen wir fröhlich darein. So as they swing and dance in annual ranks, in the same way we also dance and sing happily. Now would you like to sing together with me? Es war eine Mutter, die hatte 4 Kinder, Den Frühling, den Sommer, den Herbst und den Winter. Nochmal. Es war eine Mutter, die hatte 4 Kinder, den Frühling, den Sommer, den Herbst und den Winter. Der Frühling bringt Blumen, den Sommer den Klee, der Herbst bringt Trauben, der Winter den Schnee. Der Frühling bringt Blumen, der Sommer den Klee, der Herbst bringt Trauben, der Winter den Schnee. Und wie sie sich schwingen im Jahresrein, so tanzen und singen wir fröhlich darein. Und wie sie sich swingen im Jahresrein, so tanzen und singen wir fröhlich darein. Thank you very much for completing this chapter with me. We can do it. Viel Spaß. Und schönes Wochenende. Schönes Wochenende means happy weekend. If you want to learn German colors, keep watching. So the German color is a feminine word. So that's why it's die Farbe and its plural is die Farben. Before we continue, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it carefully. Okay, let's continue. So red is called rot, blue is called blau. So and to show dark and light colors, we say dunkel is for dark. So dark blue is dunkelblau and light blue is hellblau because and hell means light. And yellow is gelb, pink is rosa, brown is brown, but spelling is different. Violet is lila, white is weiß, black is schwarz, grey is grau, silver is silber, golden is gold, green is grün, orange is orange. Now comes our new episode of Mitsingen und Deutsch lernen, and here is the song which is called Grün, grün, grün sind alle meine Kleider. It's a good way to learn different professions. So in each para, the girl explains why she like any color. It's because of the profession of its lover. So the word for darling is Schatz. So here is the song for you. Grün, grün, grün sind alle meine Kleider. Grün, grün, grün ist alles, was ich hab. Darum liebe ich alles, was so grün ist, weil mein Schatz ein Jäger ist. And in my version, darum liebe ich alles, was so grün ist, weil mein Schatz ein Vegetarier ist. So here it means green, green, green are all my clothes. Green, green, green is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is so green, because my darling is a forester, or in my version, vegetarian. Weiß, weiß, weiß sind alle meine Kleider. Weiß, weiß, weiß ist alles, was ich hab. Darum liebe ich alles, was so weiß ist, weil mein Schatz ein Bäckermeister ist, or Maler ist, or in my case, weil mein Schatz ein Wissenschaftler ist. So, and here Bäckermeister means master baker. Maler means miller, who mills the grains, and Wissenschaftler is scientist. And another thing I want to say is there is a big difference in German culture and Indian culture. One difference is that here whatever people do, they respect the profession. White, white, white are all my clothes. White, white, white is everything I have. That's why I love everything white. Because my sweetheart is master baker, or miller or scientist. Rot sind alle meine Kleider, rot ist alles, was ich hab. Darum lieb ich alles, was so rot ist, weil mein Schatz ein Feuerwehrmann ist. Oder weil mein Schatz ein Reiter ist. So here Feuerwehrmann का मतलब fireman and the meaning of writer is rider. So and the translation is red are all my clothes. Red is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is red because my darling is a fireman. Blau sind alle meine Kleider. Blau ist alles, was ich hab. Darum lieb ich alles, was so blau ist, weil mein Schatz ein Matrose ist. So its meaning is blue is all my clothes. Blue is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is so blue because my darling is a sailor. Then comes black. Schwarz sind alle meine Kleider. Schwarz ist alles, was ich hab. Darum liebe ich alles, was so schwarz ist, weil mein Schatz ein Schornsteinfeger ist. Schornsteinfeger. So this word means the one who cleans the chimney. So the translation is black are all my clothes. Black is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is so black because my sweetheart is a chimney sweep. Braun sind alle meine Kleider. Braun ist alles, was ich hab. Darum liebe ich alles, was so braun ist, weil mein Schatz ein Landwirt ist. So the translation is brown are all my clothes. Brown is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is so brown because my darling is a farmer. Gelb sind alle meine Kleider. Gelb ist alles, was ich hab. Darum liebe ich alles, was so gelb ist, weil mein Schatz ein Kranführer ist. So it means yellow are all my clothes. Yellow is everything I have. That's why I love everything that is so yellow because my darling is a crane operator. So thank you for finishing this chapter with me. I appreciate your effort and you can learn German, I believe. So viel Spaß beim Deutsch lernen and hope you like this song. Bye bye. Guten Morgen, Leute. Heute lernen wir, wie kann man nach dem Namen fragen, sich und andere mit Namen vorstellen. That means how to ask for others' name and how to introduce you and others with your name. Let's get started. Before we continue, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it carefully. Ich heiße Indian Soul. Und wie heißen Sie? So that means I am called Indian Soul. And what is your name? Ich bin Junior Indian Soul. I am Junior Indian Soul. Then for wie heißen Sie, there is another variation that is wie heißt du. So as you all know, du is for informal you and Z is for formal. Then comes another sentence structure. Wie ist Ihr Name? Mein Name ist Junior Indian Soul. So that literally means, what is your name? My name is Junior Indian Soul. Where is das? Das ist Indian Soul. Ja, stimmt. Nein. So, who is that? That is Indian Soul. Ja means yes. Yes, stimmt. And nein means no. Wer ist das? Ich weiß es nicht. Who is that? I don't know. So, ich weiß es nicht means I don't know. So, that is all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Prost. Herkunftsland erfragen und nennen means how to ask a land of origin and mention it. So before we continue, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it carefully. Now we can start. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Indian Soul. Guten Tag, freut mich. That means I am looking forward to it. Freut mich is a very good verb, and when you look for something and when you wait for something, you are excited about something, you use this verb, and personally I find it very beautiful expression of words. Woher kommen Sie? So, from where you came? Ich komme aus Indien. So when you mention your land of origin, you say aus as a connector. So, and this can be without an article. So, and either in case of in India, it's Indian, Germany, it's Deutschland, Austria, it's Österreich, Russia, it's Russland. In front of some names of countries, you use the article dem, and the countries which uses dem is aus dem Irak, aus dem Iran, aus dem Yemen, aus dem Sudan. Und dann you use the article der sometimes. So the countries in which with which you are going to use this article are der Schweiz, means the Switzerland, aus der Türkei, from the Turkey, and aus der Ukraine. So that's all for today. Bye bye. So today I am going to answer how to mention your language. Let's start. So before we continue, there is a small disclaimer for this small chapter. Please read it fast and then we will continue. Was sprechen Sie? That means, what do you speak? And as I told you last time, that in German you have these two form of you. So for respectful people or the elderly people or in formal relationships, use Sie. So here is the common expression, was sprechen Sie? That means, which language do you speak or what do you speak? So the answer is Deutsch. Was sprichst du? And this is the informal form of the language. So, was sprichst du is something that you are going to say to either your colleague or any kid or so. So, the answer is Hindi und ein bisschen Deutsch. Then you can clarify a bit. Hindi is meine Muttersprache. That means Hindi is my mother tongue. Ich spreche sehr gut Englisch und ein bisschen Deutsch. So I speak very good English and a bit German. Now, what are the different languages? So, Arab language is Arabisch, German is Deutsch, English is English, French is Französisch, Italian is Italianisch, Russian is Russisch, Turkish is Turkish, and the language for Ukraine is Ukrainish, and Vietnamese is Vietnamese. That's all for today. Bye bye. So let's make a call to Germany today. So here is a disclaimer. I hope you read it. So when you make a phone call or receive a phone call, instead of saying hello in Germany, you say the name of your company, and then your surname, and then Guten Tag. So it's like Firma Indian Soul in Europe, Jain, Guten Tag. Guten Tag, mein Name ist Patel. Ist Frau Müller da, bitte? So I hope you understand that the first part of conversation that we already know that Indian Soul in Europe, here is Jen, and good morning or good day. And in response, then you say Guten Tag. My name is Patel. So that means my name is Patel. Ist Frau Müller da, bitte? And then you ask, is Frau Müller there, please? Guten Tag, Frau Pa. That means that she did not remember what was her surname. Then you say Patel. Entschuldigung, wie ist Ihr Name? So, excuse me, what is your name? Patel. Ich buchstabiere. P-A-T-E-L. P wie Petra. A wie Andrea. T wie Tim. A wie Erika. L wie Lucia. So when you say the alphabets of your name, or when you spell your name, it's called Buchstabieren, and with ish it's Buchstabiere. So you can either say just alphabets like P, A, T, A, L, or you can give one example each for that. So like in English we say A for apple, B for ball. In German we say P wie Petra, P wie Paul. So you can do in that way. P wie Petra, A wie Andrea, T wie Tim, A wie Erika, and L wie Lucia. Now I used all the first names here, common first name of German people here. You can use the name of the things, but that can create even more confusion. So I always prefer to commonly use first names. So it makes things easy and classy. Ah ja, Frau Patel. Tut mir leid, Frau Jain ist nicht da. Oh, Frau Patel, Mrs. Patel. Sorry, Mrs. Jain यहाँ नहीं है. Ja gut, danke. Auf Wiederhören. Okay, thank you. We will talk again. So as I told you in my one of the very first videos that when you say goodbye to anyone, you say Auf Wiedersehen. So sehen means to see, and when you want to talk to anybody again, then you say Auf Wiederhören, because hören means to hear. So this is a kind of greeting, and then at the end you can say Auf Wiederhören, Frau Patel. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. In last episode we learned about how to spell something in German, and today we are going to practice it. So as always we are going to read a disclaimer before going to proceed. So we will practice the Buchstabieren mit ein Kinderlied, means with a kids song. So the song is very simple. It has very short lyrics. Der Bauer hatte einen Hund und Bingo war sein Name. So that means der Bauer means farmer. Der Bauer hatte einen Hund means the farmer had one dog and his name was Bingo. Und Bingo war sein Name. So Bingo, so you understand Bingo? Und means and. Bingo was sein Name means Bingo was his name. And then you have to repeat the whole thing. And Hund means dog. And in place of saying wow, we say woof in German. So let's continue. Der Bauer hatte einen Hund und Bingo war sein Name. Der Bauer hatte einen Hund und Bingo war sein Name. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O und Bingo war sein Name. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. Bingo, Bingo, Bingo was sein Name. Bingo, 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 das Hund. Woo! So that's all for today. Please subscribe my channel. See you again. In Germany, you have to fill a lot of form. So let's learn how to do it. But we will start it after reading this disclaimer. Let's continue now. So in a form you have to fill so many details. So first detail is Name or name, that you all know, and your name can be either surname, which is called Nachname, and when only Name is written, you have to write your surname. When you have to mention your first name, you say Vorname. So then you have to write down your address, and in very formal way it is called Anschrift. And in German the addresses consist of street name, Straße, and then the number of house number, and pin code, which is Postleitzahl, PLZ, and the name of the city or the place, so it's Wohnort. Then you have to write your telephone number, and as we all know, the telephone number can either be a landline number or your mobile number, so you have to write down either telephone or mobile number is called Handynummer. So then you have to fill out Geburtsdatum. Geburt means birth and datum means date, so basically you have to write your birth date here. And then Geburtsort, so Ort means the place, so the place of the birth you have to fill in the form. Then comes Geschlecht, means you have to define your gender. So this can be either manlish or male, or weiblich or female. And then you have to write your confession or religion. So you can write Hinduismus or Christlich, or Protestant is called Evangelisch. Um, and Muslim religion is also very famous here. So Islam you can write if you are a Muslim. And then it starts Angehörigkeit, means the nationality. And if you are an Indian, you can write Indian here. Then comes the details about Familienstand, or the your family and family station, family position. I don't know, but I think you understand the it's called relationship status. So and then you have to write your relationship status. Either this can be single or ledig, or it can be married or verheiratet, or it can be divorced or geschieden, or it can be verwitwet or um, widowed. I repeat again, if I have you have to write single, you write ledig. If you are married, you will write verheiratet. If you are divorced, then you will write geschieden. And if you are widowed, then you can write verwitwet. And then you might have to write your Beruf, or your job, or the job position. And then your signature is called Unterschrift. You have to sign there, and when you sign somewhere, you have to obviously in the left hand corner write the place and the date. So Ort is called place, and Datum is date. So that's all for today. I hope you are this video is going to help you a lot for filling the forms, and best of luck. Bye bye. So today we will do a short revision of grammar of chapter 1. So before we continue, there is a disclaimer for all of you, and please read the disclaimer carefully. And now let's go to the next page. So first we are going to mark the position of verb in a sentence, and there are the commonly used sentence in the first chapter. So mein Name ist Indian Soul. Ich bin Indian Soul. Ich komme aus Indien. Sie sprechen Hindi. Now you tell me that what is the position of verb? So verb is always in second position. And then comes the W Frage or W questions. And as in English, we have German Fragewörter, or the question words that starts from W. So where is das? So maybe you remember who is that, and so for who is that, we say where is das. So again mark the position of the verb. Wie heißen Sie? Woher kommen Sie? Was sprechen Sie? So wie heißen Sie means how do you call? So where means who, wie means how, woher kommen Sie? So that means from where you came. Was sprechen Sie? So that means what do you speak? So a short summary: where is who, wie is how, woher is from where, and was means what. So let's come to verb conjugation. So in German, basically, a verb is having two parts. One is the stem, or the basic part of the word. So, for example, here in verb kommen, kom is the stem, and you have to then modify the tail of the verb according to the subject. So, with ich you always use ich komme, du kommst, sie kommen, and then you see with Heisen you use with ich you use heise, with du you use heist, with sie you use heisen. So ich heise, du heist, sie heisen. And then you see here sprechen is not a normal verb. It changes a bit. So not only the tail changes, but you see with the do, in place of e or a of German, you add I. So ich spreche, du sprichst, sie sprechen. And then you see this verb sein is totally different from all the verbs. So it has a different kind of conjugation and it changes completely. So with ich it's ich bin, with du it's du bist, and with sie it's sie sind. So right now we are working with these three pronouns only, but we are going to learn more. But right now this much is sufficient for us. Now let's learn how to make words in German. So you see, first example is if you have the word Name, you can either modify it to tell you Vorname or familiar Name. So German is famous for this thing. They have very long words, and these words are nothing but the combination of words. So basically, what is a sentence in English? It's basically a word in German. So Vorname means first name, and familiar Name means surname. And for another example is Numa. So for example, you have to say house number. You say instead of house number, as a two different words, you say one word, that is house number. And in the same way, if you want to say telephone number, instead of saying the two different words, you say only one word, that is telephone number. And then comes Zal. Zal means also a number. And for pin code, so basically it's a code. So for pin code, you say Postleitzahl. So that's all for today, and thank you very much. Tomorrow we will start a new chapter. Congratulations for doing this chapter with me. Bye bye. In first chapter we learn how to introduce yourself, and now we are going to learn how to introduce the family. As always, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it. Now let's continue. So the sentence structure that we are going to use is "Das ist Herr Indian Soul, mein Mann." So for male, commonly used expression is Herr. For Mr., you use Herr, and then you use the name Herr Indian Soul, mein Mann. Mein Mann means my husband. Und das ist meine Tochter, Junior Indian Soul, and that is my daughter, Junior Indian Soul. Das sind meine Eltern. Meine Mama heißt Frau Indian Soul und mein Vater heißt Herr Indian Soul. So, these are my parents. Eltern means parents, so das sind mein Eltern means these are my parents. Meine Mama heißt Frau Indian Soul. My mom is known as Mrs. Indian Soul, and mein Vater heißt Herr Indian Soul. So my father heißt Mr. Indian Soul. Then there are more relationships, like the grandparents or grandmother and grandfather are called die Großmutter, the grandmother, der Großvater, the grandfather. The aunt is die Tante und der Onkel is the uncle. Die Mutter is the Mama and der Vater is the Papa. Die Schwester is the sister, der Bruder is the brother. Die Ehefrau is wife, der Ehemann is husband. Die Schwiegermutter is mother-in-law. Der Schwiegervater is the father-in-law. Die Schwägerin is the sister-in-law and the Schwäger is the brother-in-law. Your cousins are called Cousine and the plural is die Cousinen. The daughter is called die Tochter, as we all know. The son means the son. Oh no, der Schwiegersohn. I will correct it here. Then the wife of the son is called die Schwiegertochter, the daughter-in-law. The grandkids are called Enkelin. The granddaughter is called Enkelin, and the grandson is called Enkel. And the niece is called Nichte, and the nephew is called der Neffe. So that's all for today. We will meet us tomorrow. Bye bye. And please join my Telegram and Facebook groups. And I am planning to put all the PDFs there. So I'm looking forward for it. Bye bye. Let's learn something very important today. Before we continue, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it carefully and let's continue. So basically, when you talk about personal pronouns, there can be three different types. First person, when you talk about yourself, so I is called ich. Second person, when you talk about the person who is sitting next to you, so and then you is called du. And then comes the third person, that means the one about whom we are talking. So that can be three types. For male it is er, he. For female it's she or sie. And for neutral or about the things it's s or it. Then we will talk about the plural form of this. So and the plural of ich is wir. So basically wir means we, and plural of you is ihr, means you all. Ihr means you all, and the plural of third person is sie. And there are many cases. So the simplest form and mostly used form is nominative, and we are going to use different casus or cases. So there can be three different kind of casus. So accusative, dative, or genitive. So we will come to use of these casus later, because you are in A1 level right now, and it will be too much for you if you are going to learn the cases. But you can take a look on this table, and you have to basically remember this table, because in the whole language learning process you have to refer this table again and again. But for now, it's all for today. Bye bye. um, Thank you very much for your attention, and I would like to request you that please join me on Facebook group, and sign up to my page, and also join my Telegram group, because and you can get the handout from this chapter there. Best of luck. Bye bye. So today we are going to learn the numbers. 1, 2, 3, start. So before we start, there is a disclaimer for you. Please read it carefully. And now we are going to continue. Repeat after me. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I repeat. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, 12. And then you see there are Ryzen. So for 13 it's Ryzen. So it's just 3, and Ry means 3, and Zen means 10. And then in the same way, Ryzen, Vierzen, Fünfzen, Sechzen, Siebzen, Achtzen, Neunzen. So it's very simple. And now you see, then comes the number 20 or 20. And when you want to make German number, for example, if it is 21, instead of saying 20 and 1 or 20 und 1, you say ein und 20. So you see here, ein means 1, und means and, 20 means 20. So 21. In the same way, 22 is 22. And 30 is 30, 40 is 40, and then 50 is 50, 60 is 60, 70, 80, 90. And yes, and now comes the hundreds. So 100 is called 100. 110 is called 110. So in the same way, 111 is 111, 112, and just like that. Then 200 is called 200, 300 is called 300, 400, and now comes 600, 700, 800, 900, and then comes the 1000. So 1000 is very simple, 1000, 1000. And so 10,000 is called 10,000, 10,000. And then in the same way, 20,000 is called 20,000, and 50,000 is called 50,000. And don't get worried or don't have fear from this big word. So 55,500 is called 55,000. So you see, it's 55,000, 55,000, and then you have to write down 500. So 55.000 und 500. Now you understand? So it's not complex. In the last chapter, when we learn about word building, it's not complex in German because of their making of word procedure. Um, it's every German word is logical, so it's not illogical. You see, so it's not very tough to remember. 55.000, you all know what is that, and then again und 500. So it's that simple, friends. Now comes 100,000. So 100,000 is 100,000. So in India it's 1 lakh, but there is nothing like 1 lakh here. So it's 100,000. And 1 million is called eine Million, very simple. And 1 billion is called eine Milliarde. So that's all for today. I am looking forward for your presence in my Telegram and Facebook group. Till then, bye bye. So, as I told you that in German, verb is changed according to the subject. So, we are going to learn verb conjugation. So, please read the disclaimer. And now we will continue. So in German, verbs can be divided into two categories: regelmäßige Verben und unregelmäßige Verben. Regelmäßige means regular verbs, and unregelmäßige means irregular verb. So that means there are some rules that a verb has to follow. And what are the rules? Let's learn them. So here is a small table in which I am going to give you examples of both regelmäßige and irregelmäßige Verben. So the first verb leben, or to live, is the typical example of regelmäßige Verben. So you see there are two parts of the verb. For example, leb is a stem and en is a tail. And with each subject the tail changes. And in the same way, the verb heißen, sprechen, sein und haben, heißen means to be called, sprechen means to speak, sein means to be, and haben means to have. So these are irregular verbs, and with the highlighted alphabets you can see that how the verbs has changed. So now we will start with leben. So ich lebe, du lebst, sie es lebt, wir leben, ihr lebt, sie leben. So it's simple, and you can conjugate the verb in the same way. All the regular verb you can conjugate in the same way. Now we will talk about heißen. So it's ich heiße, du heißt, sie es heißt, wir heißen, ihr heißt, sie heißen. So I will tell you that basically it doesn't look like irregular to me, and it is a bit stupid. Like asset means double S, and if you add triple S, the spellings will sound weird. That's why they conjugated heiße like labor, only E is added, and instead of adding 3S they added only 2S, and it's heist, and then ES heist, wir heißen, ihr heißt, and sie heißen. So this is nothing so worrisome for you. Now we will talk about sprechen. Sprechen means to speak. So ich spreche, du sprichst. So you see, instead of in German A or English E, they added I here. So du sprichst, sie es spricht, wir sprechen, ihr sprecht, sie sprechen. And now comes the most important forms of verb that is mostly used, that is sein and haben. So let's take a look at sein, and you have to just remember it in that way. It's not that tough. So ich bin, du bist, sie es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. And in haben also it's very easy. Ich habe, du hast, sie es hat, wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. So that's all for today. And we can come on over to this topic once again, because this cannot be covered in such small videos. So we will come and we will talk again about it. And till then, I would like to request you that please join my Telegram and WhatsApp groups. The link is in description below. And bye bye. Hello friends, in my channel and in my video we are going to learn possessive article. So before we continue, here is a small disclaimer for all of you. Please read it, and now we will continue. So what is possessive article? This is basically something that shows the ownership or possession of something, that can be strong or weak. So strong one are mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, yours, and theirs. And weak possessive pronouns are my, your, his, her, its, your, our, and their. So in the same way, just like personal pronouns, and we have different possessive article for these personal pronouns. So like for ish or I, there is possessive pronoun mine. So, and according to the gender of the thing, it can be changed. So for example, here in the upper part of the table, the genders are written, and then we can understand it like this. So for ish, mine, mine, meine, meine. Du, dein, dein, deine, deine. Er, sein, sein, seine, seine. Es, sein, sein, seine, seine. Sie, ihr, ihr, ihre, ihre. Wir, unser, unser, unsere, unsere. Ihr, euer, euer, eure, eure. Sie, ihr, ihr, ihre, ihre. Then, as I told you in the last chapter, that we have different cases in German language, and this is why again its declination is done. So and I also told you that it is not time to learn when we are going to use these cases, but remember this table and keep it in my mind. So in nominative case, it's the simplest: mine, mine, meine, meine. In accusative, it's meinen, mein, meine, meine. In dative, it's meinem, meinem, meiner, meinen. And in genitive, it is meines, meines, meine, meiner. So I would say that please pay attention to the highlighted words here. So in case of remembering the masculine you can just remember N, M, S, and then in neutral you can remember M and S, and in feminine it's A, R, R, and in plural it's um, A, and R. So that's the trick. Just remember the tails that we, all the suffixes that we are using here, and it will be easy for you. So that's all for today. Bye bye. And don't forget to join my groups and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Are you ready for shopping? Let's start. Before we continue, please read this disclaimer. And now let's get started. So here are some important sentence structures. Was kostet das? That means what does it cost? 10 euro. So euro is called euro, and 10 you all know 10. So it's 10 euro. Wo finde ich die Möbel? It means where will I find the furniture? In zweite Gang, in second aisle. Kennen Sie Maggie? Do you know Maggie? Ja, nein, yes, no. Was ist das? What is that? Das ist Nudel. This is noodle. Kann ich das umtauschen? Can I change it? So let's repeat it again. Was kostet das? Wo finde ich die Möbel? Kennen Sie Maggie? Was ist das? Kann ich das umtauschen? So here are some more vocabulary. Die Herrenbekleidung means the man dress. Die Damenbekleidung means the ladies wardrobe. Die Sportsartikel means the sports things or the sports supplies. Die Spielwaren means the toys. Die Lebensmittel means the grocery. So when you go inside a supermarket, what do you find? So the supermarket is called der Supermarkt. Supermarkt. Then the cash counter is called die Kasse. The customer is called der Kunde. And when you shop something, you can either use a bag. So der Einkaufstasche. You can also use cart or the vehicle. So it is called Einkaufswagen. And you can also use basket. So the basket is called Einkaufskorb. So basically Einkauf means shopping, and Tasche means bag, Wagen means vehicle, and Korb means the basket. And the aisle is called der Gang. Now let's talk about some more products. So the bakery products are called die Backwaren. The milk products are called die Milchprodukte. The Getreideflocken are the combination of Getreide, that means the grains, and the Flocken means the flattened grains. So Getreideflocken are cereal. The Konserven means the food preserves, so that comes in bottle. The Süßwaren means, Süß means sweet, Warens mean the thing, so the Süßwaren in the sweets. Das Gemüse are the vegetables. Das Obst is the fruits. Das Fleisch, Fleisch means meat. Und das Geflügel means the poultry. Der Fisch means the fish. The Tiefkühlkost is the frozen material. Die Fertiggerichte means the processed or ready-to-eat food. Die Getränke is the drinks. Die Haushaltswaren are the household cleaning things. The Toilettenartikel are the toilet cleaning stuff. The baby product are, you all know, baby and product, so it's for baby products. And the Zeitschriften means the magazines. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and if you want to practice the German more, please subscribe to my channel and join my groups. The link is in description below. See you then. Bye bye. Hello everyone. In last episode we learned the first part of the capital 3, and now we are going to start the second one. So let's go shopping. So here we go. Let's learn a few more terms for Lebensmittel or the groceries. And when we make plural, we change a word a bit, so we have to take care of. So apple means apple, and apples means the apple. So der Apfel, die Äpfel. Banana means banana, die Banane, die Bananen. Bread is das Brot, die Brote. And the bread rolls are called, all the small breads are called das Brotchen, die Brotchen. So whenever you put this suffix chen in something, it makes it small. So in case of brot, you add Brotchen, so that means it's a small brot. And then you can use it in behind every word, and then it will make it smaller. Then das Ei means the egg, und die Eier. Das Getränk is the drink, die Getränke. Der Yogurt is the yogurt, and it has no plural, so it's the yogurt. Die Kartoffel, die Kartoffeln. Der Kuchen means the cake, die Kuchen. Orange, die Orangen. Die Tomate, die Tomaten. So it means tomato. Das Bier, die Bier, so beer. Der Fisch, die Fische. So one fish and many fishes. Das Fleisch, so obviously it has no plural. Then vegetable, the vegetables. So das Gemüse, die Gemüse. Der Kaffee or Kaffee, so means coffee. Der Käse is the cheese, die Käse. Die Milch means the milk. Milch means the milk. Das Mineralwasser means the mineral water. Das Obst, the fruits. The rice is called das Reis. The cream is called die Sahne. Der Saft or juice is called der Saft, and the plural is die Säfte. The salt is called das Salz, die Salze. Tea is called der Tee. And chocolate is called die Schokolade, die Schokoladen. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. If you want to practice more, subscribe to my channel and join my groups. Till then, bye bye. So in this video we are going to learn nachfragen. That means to ask. So before continuing, please read this disclaimer and now we can go on. Was ist das? Means what is that? Das ist ein Apfel. It is a apple. Das ist doch kein Apfel. This is not an apple. Ist das ein Apfel? Ja. Nein. So, is it an apple? Yes. No. Wie heißt das auf Deutsch? Apfel. If you like this video, please hit like button and subscribe to my channel. I also created another WhatsApp group and also I have a Telegram group. The join link is in the description below, and if you want to be a part of my WhatsApp group, you can write me an email. So that's all. Thank you. Bye bye. Today you are going to learn the common questions and answers that is asked in shopping. So before we continue, there is a disclaimer for all of you. Please read it carefully, and now we are going to continue. So when you go to counter and you talk to a cashier and she looks at you and asks, Bitte schön, kann ich Ihnen helfen? So yes please, may I help you? Ja, ich möchte. So there are basically 3 or 4 different sentence structure. So ich möchte means I want or I would like to. Ich hätte gern, yeah, I would like to have. And then ich brauche, I need. And then you can use the name of the articles, 200 Gramm salt, Salz oder 200 Gramm Salz. Wo finde ich Salz? Haben Sie Salz? So, where can I find salt? Haben Sie salt? Or do you have salt? Wir haben keinen mehr. We don't have any more. Then you can also ask something like Möchten Sie sonst etwas? So that's the dialogue from the cashier. Do you want anything else? So you can either answer Ja bitte, 1 Kilo Tomaten. Then you can it means yes please, 1 Kilo tomato. Was oder wie viel kostet 1 Kilo Tomaten? So what is the cost of 1 Kilo tomatoes? Then she will answer you something like 1 euro, 2 euro, something like that. Nein, danke, das ist alles. So now that's all for today, and if you want to take part in my groups, please join my Facebook group and WhatsApp group and Telegram group. The link is in description below. Bye bye.